So guys, finally I received the Asus Zenfone 5G, which is a flagship grade device from Asus, and it just announced in India at a price of 29,999 Indian rupees for the base variant, which comes with 6GB of RAM and 64GB storage variant. Now also there is two variant with 128GB storage with 6GB RAM, which priced around 32,999, and also a 256GB variant with 8GB of RAM, cost around 36,999. So in case you are interested in this device, I'm dropping all the links here, so go down there and purchase one for yourself. So guys, I ordered the meteor silver color, so let's just do the unboxing and see whatever we get inside the box, and without further ado, let's get started. Now opening up the box, you'll find another box which shows the wheeler photo sign on top, and opening up further, you'll find the SIM ejector tool which is designed by Asus, and it looks pretty good. Now opening further, you'll find a silicone jelly case inside it, and also the warranty card, IMEI stickers, and the user guide which we never read. And adding up the silicone jelly case inside these phones is really great, and Asus also include this one inside the box package, so you don't need to search it in outside market. Now opening up further, you'll find the device itself which is in meteor silver color. So guys, if you are choosing the Asus Zenfone 5G over OnePlus 6, then go with the meteor silver color. It will give you a certain look which looks premium than the OnePlus 6 S-curved design back panel. Now opening up further, you'll find the charging brick which is a 9V 2A charger, and also you get an adapter for Indian plug, and also there is a Type-C cable, earbuds, and the earphone. Now the charging brick is pretty different and I find it really new to me, but yes, this is a quick charge 3.0 charging brick which will allow the device to charge up fully within 1.5 hours. So we're gonna test it out, how charge it fast the Asus Zenfone 5G 3000 mAh of battery. And also inside the box you get the Type-C cable, and there is a earphone which looks pretty premium, and also you get the Asus branded earphone with the ear tips to change. So guys, these are the contents you get inside the box, so let's just keep all this thing aside and move back to the device. So guys, here we have the device itself, and at the first look I need to say that it is pretty light in weight and also compacted design, even having a 6.2-inch display. And also it feels premium, and the concentric look on the back panel with the glass design looks pretty damn cool, and also give you a premium look than the OnePlus 6 S-curved design. So comment down below if you like the concentric back panel or the pattern design on the Asus Zenfone 5C. Now before moving our specs and camera samples, let's just boot up the device and set it up. In terms of design, the Asus Zenfone 5G carries a 6.2-inch 19:9 ratio IPS LCD panel on the front with a notch design. Now the notch contains the primary microphone for call receiver and also doubles up as a speaker unit, and 8MP front facing camera. Now the bottom portion you'll find the antenna bands, 3.5mm headphone jack, the primary microphone, USB Type-C, and the loudspeaker. On the left hand side you'll find the hybrid slot and also a noise cancellation microphone for better noise cancellation while video recording. On the top you'll find the antenna bands, also another noise cancellation microphone for better audio receive while shooting a video. On the right hand side you'll find a power button and the volume rockers, and the back panel contains the fingerprint sensor, the dual camera setup on the rear side with dual tone dual LED flash which looks exactly like the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1, and the concentric pattern on the back of the Asus Zenfone 5G make the device looks premium, and I pretty much in love with the meteor silver color of the Asus Zenfone 5G. So comment down below what you think about the design of the Asus Zenfone 5G. Now after setting up the device, the first thing we're gonna test the fingerprint sensor and also the face unlock. So guys, the fingerprint sensor worked perfectly and pretty responsive on the Asus Zenfone 5G, and also the face unlock is worked perfectly. However, it is a software based face unlock feature like the OnePlus 6 and other Android devices, but it works perfectly and there is no issue with the face unlock. So guys, opening up the device and booting up it first time, we got an update which shows some camera improvements and also the security patch for June. So let's just update the device, and also as promised for the Android P update soon on this device, because this device comes with a notch. So there will be some interesting upgrades with the Android P on the Asus Zenfone 5C with the ZenUI. Now the ZenUI is clean now and also give you a lot more responsive work. There is no that much of lag or issue with the ZenUI. Now if you move into settings and find this device is still running on the Android Oreo 8.0.0, there is no 8.1 update till now, but let's see what we get with another update later with this Asus Zenfone 5Z. Now the device is pretty responsive and this one comes with a 6GB of RAM, so there is no issue in performance. Now talking about the the ZenUI is pretty much changed now and you don't get that much of lag issues on this device, and I pretty much find the ZenUI looks like the Samsung UI right now what you get with the S9, S8 Plus or any other Samsung devices. The ZenUI now looks pretty much same like the Samsung UI and pretty responsive. There is no issues and all. And also there are a couple of apps comes installed which you can also uninstall from the device. And the storage is a 64GB variant, out of which you get 50GB approx. So if you choose the 128GB, it will be better for you. Talking about the display comes with the Asus Zenfone 5Z. It is a 6.2-inch 19:9 ratio IPS LCD panel which comes with 90% screen to body ratio with 500 nits of brightness and 95% DCI P3 color gamut. So the display is too bright enough and you don't gonna notice any type of issue. Even in outdoor lighting conditions, the display works perfectly and the sunlight visibility is really good. Now also there is a lot of AI features with this device. Now if you turn on the auto color mode, it will automatically changes the brightness and also adjust the color according to the environment you are. And there are a lot of AI feature included with the Asus Zenfone 5Z, which you're gonna talk later in another video. So stay tuned for that video. Now moving into the display setting, you will find an option to hide the notch. Now if you don't want to show up the notch on your smartphone, then you can also hide that thing on the Asus Zenfone 5Z. And also the best part is that there is a lot of option to choose between the colors you want in your display. If you want to turn on the blue light filter, you can also turn on that thing, and also you can customize the color profile on your 6.2-inch display of the Asus Zenfone 5Z, which is really nice. And there is no issue with the display and the colors are really good and really punchy. Now moving into the hardware section, the Asus Zenfone 5Z carries the Snapdragon 845 inside, which is a flagship grade chipset, and we already experienced this chipset before on the Galaxy S9 and the OnePlus 6, and we know the performance. And this one is based on 10nm architecture, so the battery performance is the best on it. And also this device having all the needed sensor for best gaming experience. So wait for the gaming review on the Asus Zenfone 5Z, and there will be another video coming out soon. In terms of camera hardware, the Asus Zenfone 5Z carries dual camera setup on the rear side, whereas the primary one is a 12 megapixel f1.8 aperture 24mm lens with 1.4 micron pixel 4-axis optical image stabilization and gyro EIS. The secondary one is a 120° 8 megapixel f2.6 lens. Now on the front you will find a 8 megapixel f2.0 aperture lens with 1.12 micron pixel. So the camera is pretty loaded in the hardware section. And the cameras on the Asus Zenfone 5Z are AI powered. So there are 16 AI scene detection mode which allow the device to read the subject, give the blur effect, improve the color, dynamic range, and give you the best shot out of it. So the AI mode on the Asus Zenfone 5Z is really aggressive and automatically turn on the HDR mode, read the scene, give the best possible dynamic range, and improve the colors in the AI detection mode. So we're gonna talk about it in later in the camera review, so wait for the camera review of the Asus Zenfone 5Z because it's going to be more interesting. And also there is a 8 megapixel wide angle lens which capture 120° field of view, and turning it on and off is really easy through the camera UI, and there is no issue with the wide angle lens and it takes really amazing photos. Now with the super resolution mode, the camera takes 4 photos, stitches out it, and give you a 49 megapixel super resolution photo with the primary sensor. Even with the wide angle lens, you can shoot a photo up to 21 megapixel, which is really cool. So there is some samples with the normal camera and the wide angle lens 8 megapixel sensor. So We're gonna testing out the camera and give you the camera review within 2 days. So stay tuned for the full camera review and also the comparison with the OnePlus 6 coming out soon. So guys, that's how the cameras on the Asus Zenfone 5Z. Now with the Asus Zenfone 5Z, you will get the DTX audio support through the 3.5mm headphone jack, and also the earphone come inside the box support high-res audio. Now talking about the loudspeaker, there are two loudspeaker. However, it is not stereo, but on the bottom portion you get the primary loudspeaker and also the call speaker on the top with the notch also doubles up as a speaker unit to give you the best sound effect.
In terms of camera hardware, the Nokia 7 Plus carries dual camera on the rear side, where both are.
While the audio through both of the loudspeaker is too rich and bass heavy, also the Asus Zenfone 5Z includes some AI features for the ringtone option. Now going into settings and turn on the AI ringtone, it will help you to not disturb in a meeting or in a silent place. So the device automatically reads the situation and the environment and adjusts the ringtone and increase and decrease it while you turn on the AI ringtone mode. Now also going into the audio wizard, here you will find the DTX audio sound effect, which you can manually changes the bass, manually change the music theme, and also choose the surrounding sound effect with the earphones which included inside the box, and also the earphones are high-res audio supported, which is surprisingly good on the Asus Zenfone 5Z. So in terms of sound, the Asus Zenfone 5Z is really good. With a 6.2-inch IPS LCD display and a 3000 mAh battery, the power management on the Asus Zenfone 5Z is well optimized. Now also this device having a notification LED which is turned on whenever you put in a charge, and the battery optimization with the Snapdragon 845 on this device is really surprisingly good. Now going into the settings and the battery option, you'll find also an option, the Power Master, which improves the battery life, and there you can scan the cache files and remove the cache files. Also you can choose the power management which will give you the best battery life with this device, and also there is an option for turning on the AI charging. So guys, a lot of YouTubers talking about the AI charging, and yes, the AI charging is really good and improve your battery life with the Asus Zenfone 5Z. Now turning on this thing, it will automatically charge up the device 80% at night and fully charge up the device at 5 or 6 p.m. if you set this thing up. So guys, there is a lot of AI feature included with the Asus Zenfone 5Z which you're gonna cover in our upcoming videos. So stay tuned for that. And if you find this video helpful, then definitely place a like below, subscribe to our channel for more awesome contents, even you can follow me on Facebook. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.